Great to be here. What's really changed is the breadth of what SIX does. I think from the exchange group, it was the Swiss exchange, obviously a critical part of the European infrastructure, but adding the BME and then with the acquisition of Aquis last year, it's really changed the scope of what we're looking at and really trying to really strive at that to be that pan-European infrastructure provider. Perfect. Yeah, it's a really great story this year. We've really engaged closely with the local community. Spain is a huge part of the European landscape, has some critical names within the top indices in Europe, and has always been seen as a valued part of the trading sphere in Europe. What we've done is really looked at the local providers, looked at the strong Spanish demand for retail, and said, how do we create an offering and how do we re-engage with that market to really bring that retail flow through to the Spanish exchange. The benefit of that has been it's really about the overall market growth on top of the mix of that retail flow coming in. So we're up to 10 to 15% of the market being retail execution now, which is a really high level for Europe generally. We see more to come, but I think that's been a really good story, and we've seen good support from the local community. We're really excited about the next steps of that as we go forward. We've got, as I was just talking about with Spain, there's a really strong offering and a really good offering we've got in Spain. We've had that in Switzerland for a period of time as well, where we really focus on firms. Um, the cost of trading in Europe generally can be quite significant. There are firms that really look at us in Switzerland specifically to provide a strong pan-European execution capability. Swiss stocks, but across more, we've got offerings that basically provide a guaranteed best price in Europe on a regular basis for firms looking to trade. That really gives us an opportunity in the Swiss market and in the Spanish market to engage with the large retail providers to be able to bring that across. Now, when we look at pan-European, I think we've got the Spanish, we've got the Swiss. What we're doing now is really looking at it saying with our partners at Aquis, how do we bring that forward? And I think there's a lot more exciting opportunities coming later this year as we look at a European pan-European offering to basically offer retail trading across the European space. So really excited about the way we can bring together local market in Switzerland, local market in Spain, but then with a pan-European offering to try to bring in the rest of Europe as well. One of the biggest areas of growth has been ETF trading. We've seen good growth in the lit market in the central limit order book, and I think analysis of the market shows a real move of the market as they start to move towards algorithmic trading with ETFs in Europe, which is a fairly new phenomenon in the last few years. Our RFQ offering, the on-exchange RFQ, quote on demand, has seen significant growth in the last couple of years, and we expect that to continue. Engagement has been very strong. By having the ability to engage with a strong bank of market makers on exchange, we've got about 80% of the on-exchange RFQ market now, but we see more and more firms engaging with us to say this is really going to let them execute better, get better prices for their clients, and really open up that ETF space for us. So I think we're really excited about how we can continue to grow on the ETFs and really bring that across Europe, because even though it's an offering on the Swiss exchange, it does trade ETFs from pan-European space. So as that grows, we're really excited to see how that helps our clients to actually further evolve their ETF execution capabilities.